Drowning. There is no sign of land. You are coming down with me. Sand and unlovable Sandler. I hope you die. I hope we both die.
Thank you, V. Hello and welcome to Into the Sandlerverse, Sand and Unlovable Sandler with Oak and V. I'm Oak.
I'm V.
And today we're going to be talking about 8 Crazy Nights.
They really weren't that crazy when
Did
you
it
think
take
about
place
it.
over 8 nights?
Who knows? Was this movie even about Hanukkah? No.
Not really.
Not really.
So, didn't fully do my spiel here. 8 Crazy Nights, also known as Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights, sorry, is a 2002. It's been a while. Sorry, I
I
had my
just
penis turned
spilled my
inside
water.
out. Now I can't do a thing. Um,
Here, vamp about that for a second. I have to get.
I'm not gonna vamp about that. Directed by Seth Kearsley, written by Brooks Arthur, Alan Covert, Brad Isaacs, and Adam Sandler. Uh, Apparently narrated by
Take it a
Rob
while.
Schneider. I thought that was Adam Sandler doing the narrating. So,
We're off to
V,
a start.
what do you think of 8 Crazy Nights?
I think that this one is the one I've seen you losing your shit at, like your like will to live at the most so far,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
really saying something.
Yeah.
And I thought it was bad.
Yeah, I was saying to you that if Going Overboard didn't exist, this would be the worst Adam Sandler movie. Like,
Yeah.
like, Big Daddy is probably the one that I found like most detestable because of how like insincere it is. This one is just straight up a very bad movie. And like it's not only bad, it's also like mean and insincere and unfunny and
And again,
simultaneously sorry, just
it's just not even about Hanukkah. Like it
it's
feels
not
like it's Christian washed. It feels like it's
yeah,
like meant to appeal like to
broadly.
not like don't worry, this isn't Jewish. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We have some Jewish characters, don't worry, that's all.
I mean like the bit towards the end where they're at the fucking special dinner and the guy's like, and to everyone who celebrates Christmas, I want to say Merry Christmas, and there's like a big like cheer, and then it's like into our Jewish friends celebrating the last night of Hanukkah here, Happy Hanukkah, and it's like one table that's like, yay.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. That's the movie.
Um so yeah, it's simultaneously it's an awful film, but it's also animated kind of beautifully.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to say it's like, it's not like, I don't know, Miyazaki
No.
levels. It's not, I don't know.
God no, but it's well done. It's like
Yeah,
money's in it.
honestly, I would consider it to be Iron Giant in quality and
Yeah.
style, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I was thinking the style is kind of like early or like 90s Disney-ish kind of.
Yeah, kind of like, you know, the vague Don Bluth-ish thing.
Yeah, yeah. Not yeah.
Um, and the music in it, because this is shockingly a musical, um,
Yeah, which I forgot
all the
going in.
songs are pretty bad, but all of the backing for it, this fucking orchestra they have, sounds beautiful. Like
Yeah.
and like most of the songs have like a very classic Broadway style to them, where and a lot of them have like this nice like brass section. It makes it feel like I'm watching the worst Cole Porter musical ever made.
it's very animated holiday special. Like, it's
Yeah.
very, like, we're playing the scientifically arranged chords to tug on your heartstrings, especially, like, toward the end, which really pissed me off. So I'm like, "Don't you dare try to make me have an emotion at this."
Yeah. Listen, Claudia cries at every single holiday movie. I don't think she would cry at this. I don't think that there's a sincere emotion put behind it.
No. It's, like, so clearly a cash grab. God.
But also,
Alright, let's get the
like,
fuck into it.
yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get into it. Just one other thing. Um, 99% of the jokes are bad. I
Yeah.
don't think a single line of dialogue really made me laugh, but the times where I was
Mhm.
laughing were the visual gags.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd agree with that.
There's like a couple of really good little like visual gags or reactions or whatever in this weird fucking movie.
Yeah. Also, I'm asking Riley to bring me more wine because I did spill my entire glass.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, I had to go get cloths.
All right, so
So
oh,
just at the top, yeah, I
uh,
I wrote that it's 1 hour and 16 minutes of misery.
yeah,
So at
it's
least they didn't make us watch like a whole 2 hours of this or even 90 minutes of this, but
yeah. If it were 80
boy, we
minutes, I would
were
have lost my mind. In fact, it's not even 90 minutes or not even 76 minutes because the credits start
yeah.
at like 110 or something like that. Yeah, so the last 5 minutes of this is credits. So really it's like it's a 70-minute movie. um
And still too much.
Too long. Like in the first musical number, Adam Sandler's character says Hanukkah is 8 nights too long. This movie is 76 minutes too long. Um
Yeah.
Before we get into the plot, I have the most important element, the products.
So much.
I literally had to pause the movie at multiple points because they were literally just rapid fire saying products at me. Um,
Yeah, part of this movie, several scenes in this movie take place in a mall for the
yeah,
true spirit of Hanukkah in the mall.
yeah. Okay, so Sir Speedy, Foot Locker, Sharper Image, Body Shop, Fila, Tyrac, GNC, Radio Shack, Petland, Spencer's, Sabaros, Dunkin' Donuts, Panda Express, Victoria's Secret, See's Candies, Etch a Sketch, Game Boy, Taco Bell, something that the first word ends in like Estuar Garden. I didn't get to see the full name. Not very good branding. 7-Eleven, Pepsi, Atari, The Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, KB Toys, and Greyhound.
Yeah.
It's amazing how like it's if you took out the scenes at the mall, which you can't because they're load bearing, uh this movie would have zero product placement. Like maybe the Pepsi logo one place and 7-Eleven another, but that's like
75 cent Pepsi. Don't forget.
ah, to live in the wake of 9/11 and get a 75-cent Pepsi.
$2 hamburger.
Oh, to not be a vegetarian and live in the wake of 9/11 and get a $2 hamburger. Where in the US is this
Yeah.
movie located? Uh,
Who
I think
knows?
in any town you. Oh, New Hampshire.
Somewhere
No,
it
it's
snows.
canonical. Uh,
Wow,
Duxbury, New
that makes
Hampshire.
sense.
Yeah. No, yeah,
From
that
my
actually
knowledge of New
tracks.
Hampshire, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, my
Offense intended.
no, you know, huge offense intended from me. My ex was from New Hampshire. Um,
Great.
so
I went there one time to go to Walmart and saw a lot of I saw a lot of fireworks being sold on the side of the road.
live free or die, baby.
The vibes were weird. The vibes were strange in that state.
Yeah, no sales tax though. So
Oh well.
V, tell me about Davy Stone. Adam Sandler's character.
So it's literally the same character, except somehow significantly worse than like all his other beginning of the movie asshole characters. It's the same character.
Yep.
He's a dickhead. He uh hates the holidays, which we find out because his parents died in a car crash during Hanukkah. So now he's angry. And he's a real douchebag, like kind of even more so than some of the other ones that we have met. But it's literally the exact same plot of like guy is a douchebag, other people are nice to him and things happen, and then at the end he's slightly less of a douchebag, but not much.
Yeah, like
It took them 8 days to die.
also, I would like to point out one very specific difference between this character and other Adam Sandler characters. This guy is shredded. Adam Sandler fucking wishes.
Adam Sandler's like, yeah, that's for sure what I look like.
That's me,
I mean,
baby.
maybe in what? When did the fuck did this movie come out? 2001? 2002?
2002. Um, and like, Sylph. um,
Wow.
but no,
Don't let
because
him hear
we've
you.
seen him look like a fucking schlub already. He's
Yeah,
already got the dad bod in 2002.
that's true.
Uh,
So I will say a good I would say 50%. You can tell me how off I am. A good 50%. No, hang on.
mhm,
Let me include all the things I'm thinking of. So, maybe a good 65% of the humor in this movie is either a fat joke,
mhm,
a offensive Chinese accent,
mhm.
a your body is weird looking joke, like
Yeah,
you have some kind of deformity joke. Significant plot point, significant. Um, some transphobia, we gotta have a little.
a little. We got like
Um,
four different jokes for none
yeah,
of them had any reason
I
whatsoever.
mean they never do.
I mean, yeah,
Um,
but
uh, was there something else I was gonna include? Like short, yeah, basically like bot a lot of your body is weird, like you're short,
ableism.
humor, you're bald, yeah, ableism. I would say that's maybe like 70% of the jokes.
It's most
Just
of it.
just those things, just those things. Not even like misogyny. I'm not even including that. You know?
I'm like so. It all becomes a haze at this point where I'm like, which part was misogyny?
Yeah, I don't know.
Besides the usual fact that
Um,
this woman in the love interest in this movie has no personality.
no, she's a no. And also there is also significantly there's a woman with three tits, and I just
There
feel like that
is.
needs to be stated because it comes up a lot.
Good for her.
The end, she's nursing three babies. So I have a lot of questions. Okay, so let's talk about this stupid fucking movie. My
It's also not
God.
along like the milk line. She's got the two, and then she's got one in the center. When
Right.
like theoretically, if you were to have a third breast, it would be like here or here.
Okay, and there was a visual gag toward the end where that was kind of funny, where it was like those like metal balls on the desk that like click clack each other back and forth when you pull like your tits do that. I'm like
Yeah. Also, Brennan in
funny.
chat says along the milk line oak. That's what it's called.
Okay, that's what it's called. All right, let's get into it. Let's get
Yeah.
into it. All right, so we immediately meet him, and he sucks, and he hates the holidays. I said we're off to the races with an offensive Chinese accent and a long burp. Like first scene, immediately.
Yeah.
He's eating Chinese food, and then he's like an alcoholic, which like again, like most other main Adam Sandler characters we've met.
Like have.
Um, yeah. The cops stop him when he's about to get in his car drunk, and oh. then he starts humping and spanking his car.
Yeah.
And that did really make me want to die, the like way he sound like he's making a joke about how he's like, "Oh, I'm just saying goodnight to my car and then I'm not gonna get it and drive." Um yeah, and so he's then making love to his car. Um and the reason I like say that is because I did LOL at the cop tearing up at that. Like
Yeah.
cop, cop
There's one
he
car
like
that
panned to the cop and he's just like welling his eyes with tears, like he's like, "Oh, it's so beautiful." Did get me.
yeah, that made me laugh too.
I wish this movie was just wall to wall jokes about being Jewish. That would have been significantly funnier than
Yeah.
what we got. Um, so what happens then? Oh, then I wrote musical question marks because I forgot it was a musical. It's an
Yeah.
animated musical.
So he gets arrested
So let that
for
sink in. He sings.
he does sing. I mean, Adam
I love
Sandler
it.
is a singer. Like that was part of his stand-up bit.
Yeah, I guess.
He has a decent voice if they didn't auto-tune him, which it
Yeah.
was 2002. I feel like they didn't do that as much.
Hmm.
Um, so uh, what's funny is the Wikipedia page says he's taken to court for his recent activity on the first night of Hanukkah, not saying what that was. To
Well, I can
use
tell you because I
yeah.
wrote it down.
Mhm.
Is a chase sequence where he snowboards on a trash can lid running from the police and sings about being the town delinquent and mooning and farting at people and shooting deer. And he says, "I hate love, I hate you, I hate me," and that's the song.
Yep.
So next time you say you hate yourself, you're no better than this Adam Sandler character. I want you to remember that.
Yeah. Be better. Uh, so he gets arrested and he's brought in front of a judge, and the judge is like, I've sent you to fucking to like juvie, to a psych ward, the drunk tank, um, and I forget what the other one was, but he's like, I don't know what to do with you. And listen, I'm a prison abolitionist, and I think that AA in particular isn't really that good because it's very Jesus-y. Um, but you should have either already put him in jail or sent him to AA, like court mandated.
Yeah,
He's like an actual danger to the community.
like legitimately, and it's like all boys will be boys. I laughed because I wrote, "Damn, I wish I was watching The Grinch instead." We're gonna watch about somebody who hates the holidays.
Yeah.
And don't say we're doing Jim Carrey next because I will kill myself.
No, I would kill myself too. I hope we both die.
Okay.
So
I hope we both die. Okay.
at the court,
That's court.
uh, this guy who's like a staple in the community, Whitey Duvall, who
Which, like,
is
why?
yeah, I don't know. I know that is a name, um, but he is a little person, and notably has 1 foot that is adult size 11 and 1 foot that is child size 9. Also, he is very hairy everywhere except for his head.
Yep.
Like like more than Robin Williams.
And also, he's played by Adam Sandler doing his little falsetto voice.
Yeah, he's played by Adam Sandler.
And so he tells the judge, he's like, "Hey, listen, uh, can you please say in his voice what he says to the judge about how he should be a referee for?"
Listen, Davey's a good kid. He deserves a second chance. I'm doing Roger Rabbit now. um, please. Um, I can't like stutter like that. Anyway, he says like
He had
let him do
he's like,
community
let
service
him be
being yeah.
the referee for the youth basketball league, which, like, dear God, don't let this man around children.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I'm
Yeah.
saying about most Adam Sandler characters.
What's funny is that like most of the time when Adam Sandler in a movie is like hanging out with kids in character, most of the time I actually think it's kind of cute. except for
Mhm.
Big Daddy, which was awful,
Mhm. Yeah. Um,
including this movie, to be honest. Which we'll get to that.
in parts of it, I
Yeah,
guess.
the one time he really
But
interacts
that's
with
just
that
because
kid.
he puts on his little, like, "Oh, I'm actually nice now" voice. Don't
Yeah.
let him fucking trick you,
No, he's not tricking me. I just think that it's a good interaction in a film of terrible interactions.
I guess. So yeah, Adam Sandler, I mean, Davy Stone, immediately starts making fat jokes about the fat kid on the team and tells him to wear a bra next time, and he
Yep.
runs off crying.
If
Um,
I was that kid's
everyone
father, I
hates
would
him.
be on that fucking court.
Yeah. Um, Whitey is there, and he has a funny seizure.
Yep.
And Oak looks
Hilarious.
like his soul is dying.
Yeah. It was.
And Oak said, "There's no amount of Ritalin in the world that could make me fully pay attention to this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot. Didn't we already have a youth basketball plot in an Adam Sandler movie? No, the last time that we touched basketball was Little Nicky with the Harlem Globetrotters.
Which, by the way, I think our Little Nicky one was pretty good, and that one can't go on YouTube
Nope.
apparently.
Sorry, that one was even worse than Billy Madison. That one
Yep.
stays on Twitch.
Yep.
Which is
Watched on
why,
Twitch.
as much as I want to play long clips of these songs for people, I'm only going to play like 4 seconds of like one song.
Yeah. Fucking YouTube.
Yeah, Draculian.
Um, so then they go to so then Whitey and Davy go to the mall, which is that barrage of product placement you heard a bit ago, most of it. Most of it was just in that one scene and like is sort of in a poem that
Yeah,
Whitey recites
he does. Yeah, he just literally like names
because he
brands,
just
like names
loves the
stores.
mall.
Yeah, that's his
Sure.
mecca.
Um, and then also I said I see a Victoria's Secret, and Oak was like, "Do you think there's immediately going to be a cross-dressing joke?" And I was like, "Maybe." There immediately was.
Immediately.
Called it.
Yep.
It was the fat kid trying on a bra,
Yep.
you know?
I
Good
think
for
I
them.
hope Adam Sandler woke something up in him.
Yeah.
Um.
Um, yeah.
So,
God. We meet
here
our
we
love
meet.
interest and her son.
Yeah, we meet the love interest here, whose name I literally have to look up because I think they say it like once.
Yeah.
Jennifer Friedman, who was Friedman, Friedman. Um, doesn't matter. Uh, she and Davy were like not high school sweethearts, middle school sweethearts, I guess. Uh, and
But they seemingly don't like remember each other.
no, she
Or like
remembers
at
him.
least
He's just burned out his brain with alcohol
oh,
for
okay.
20 years.
Yeah, okay.
Um, and so they were friends up until Davy's parents died, and he just like imploded because he had no support system. Um,
Yeah.
and so her husband recently left her for somebody on the internet. Um, and she's got a young son who's like, I don't know, 10, 12. Um,
And he's immediately gross and rude,
oh yeah, he comments on her
obviously.
ass. And then one character in an Adam Sandler film finally says, "Hey, can you not talk about women like that?"
Was Whitey, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Whitey. He was like, "That's a lady. That's a lady. You don't talk about her like that."
Yeah. So then they are leaving the mall and Davy like Whitey gets really upset because Davy has eaten or is eating stolen peanut brittle and he stole
Mm.
that from the mall and Whitey's really pissed that he didn't buy it.
Oh yeah, because the judge said
Yeah.
that if he finds him in the court again, he's going to prison for minimum 10 years.
Right. And also I think Whitey's like, I love the mall and all the people that work there. How dare you
Oh yeah, yeah,
do
yeah.
that to them? Um So then um we meet, I guess we can talk about the sister later, the heart and soul of the film really.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that. The next thing is Adam Sandler is cleaning porta potties
No, Whitey
for
is.
some reason. Oh, Whitey's cleaning porta potties. I like zoned the fuck out
So
during this, but
basically, Whitey like is pretty cash light during the holidays because they have a big electricity bill because he has the most ridiculous like Christmas and Hanukkah display on Earth. Um, hang on, I'm getting a picture.
so thanks for the hair compliments. We just rehanded it and also cut it ourselves.
I will mute it. Here it is.
Oh yeah, I didn't even fucking see this the first time.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
They got the home and the visitor
yeah.
display.
So he does a lot of odd jobs to make ends meet during the holidays. This like I don't know what the hell they even are. They're not really a construction crew. They're maybe like groundskeepers for a local park or administration or something.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're having him put a star on top of the tallest tree on Earth. And then he falls out of it, and then they're like, "All right, asshole, go and clean out the porta potties, and we'll give you a tip or whatever."
So then he goes and he's like hosing the porta potty, which like that's not how that works.
No, I don't even think you
Um
like clean out a porta potty, dude. Like not in that way. I don't think.
and either way, Davy shows up and pushes Whitey down the hill in a porta potty and freezes him into a poopsicle.
Yep.
Uh and then we get the first appearance of the deer,
No
which are
second
like
appearance
weirdly
of
a
the deer.
minor character. Okay, why?
So
Oh
the
yeah,
first
because they help.
appearance, yeah, the first
Right.
appearance is that there's these like six reindeer that Whitey has his car stuck in snow, and he just like desperately says to the reindeer passing by, like, "Is there any way that you can help?" And they like they like push his car out, which I thought was funny. Um, and then in this scene, they like he's frozen, and they like lick him out of the poopsicle thing, and we get the trailer shot of the
Yeah.
deer with the poop in its teeth. I'm not gonna
So
show it.
funny.
I find that shit disgusting. I find that shit disgusting.
Literally. Yeah, so that was great. But yeah, the deer are a weird like recurring plot point, and they even like make sounds that I was trying to figure out what the sounds reminded me of, and it's like the squirrel from Emperor's New Groove and also the like girl squirrel from Sword in the Stone. Where like and it's
None of
like,
that came
okay,
through. V, you're gonna have to, to do that shit again. That got filtered.
you should do it.
My voice doesn't really go that high
That's
anymore.
terrible. Yeah. Yeah, so that's just weird. They like keep showing up and it's like, why? I don't know. Christmas. Because again, this is not a Hanukkah movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even really process
Okay.
that. I was like, oh yeah, reindeer in this holiday movie. Sure.
It was so random. They like have like a hive mind. It's very strange. Anyway, then he's playing basketball again. Uh I I forget how this happens. All I know is I wrote down that he takes off his shirt to play basketball and Oak says Adam Sandler fucking wishes.
Yeah. So what happens is that so they're at the community center. Davey's like I guess hanging out with Whitey there. I think Whitey asked him to come there for like community service stuff, but then there was nothing to do. Whitey just wanted to hang out with him. Um and they end up getting into a 2-on-2 basketball game with some assholes at the community center. I forget why.
We get a bunch of slurs
Yep.
from those
Yeah.
the assholes. And also the there's more fat jokes. They're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, if we win, you have to eat that guy's jockstrap," and it's like a fat guy.
Yeah.
My God.
Imagine.
Um, I wrote zoning out during this entire basketball sequence. This is so boring.
It is. It's very boring. Whitey
And
gets
then
knocked out by a ball, and wow, the jersey came out. Um, and Davy's like, "All right, kid, you're in." Uh, and Davy and Benjamin, that's the kid's name. It'll never come up again. Uh,
couldn't have told
play
you.
play basketball, and
And they take their shirts off again because they're playing skins.
yeah, shirts, free
And
skins.
yeah, and then the kid's mom, the love interest mom, like shows up, and I was like, oh great, mom's here to be impressed by this shirtless man with her shirtless son.
I would have a lot of questions.
And then we figured out. Then we were like, who is playing the love interest? And we looked it up, and it's Jackie Sandler, aka his now wife. To which Oak said, "That's cute." I said,
I
"Is
felt
it?"
yeah, at the time she was Jackie Titone. Titone? Titone?
Tetons,
Jackie
you know what
Titties.
I mean?
Sorry. That's rude.
Yeah.
I think they're
Okay.
still married actually, which is actually kind of nice.
Shocking. Imagine being married out of Sandler.
I mean,
Do you
he
know that
doesn't.
he was like a proud he was loudly Republican for a minute, and now he like never talks about politics anymore. I'm
That's
like,
probably best. Why is this section on his page, on his Wikipedia page, that says public image? Sandler has not publicly discussed his political opinions. It has been reported that he is a registered Republican. He performed at the 2004 Republican National Convention and donated a whopping $2,100 to Rudy Giuliani's 2008 presidential campaign. My
he's like,
God.
I'll give you some pocket change, but I don't really want it.
Yeah. Also, Brendan in the chat says that that L said about public image of Adam Sandler, Big Shorts. Uh, in 2021, Vogue named Sandler the year's fashion icon for popularizing a grocery run look categorized by oversized t-shirts, XXL pants, and Nike sneakers dubbed as Adam Sandler style.
I really hate that a lot.
I think I'm
Oh my
gonna start
God.
dressing like that. Now I want to look hot.
Um, okay, then there's like this. I wrote. I was really offended by this. There's like this nostalgic love song about their middle school, like the his and hers like middle school love, and they're like seeing these little like scenes around the like memories around the town as they're both like driving separately, remembering like their first kiss and, and whatnot. Which
Yeah,
their first kiss was animated really grossly.
it's like weirdly, I don't know, sensual or something. Hang on. Trying to. Okay, people shouldn't be able to hear that. Okay, I can just show this frame. I think this shows you what it's like. Something about like the like bags under her eyes makes it feel weird too.
It's just yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it just really pissed me off that like it was like all nostalgic and like trying to be cutesy. And she was also really auto-tuned. Um,
Yeah. And then
why is it animated? I'm grateful it's animated. At
yeah,
least it's still better than it would have been if it wasn't.
it's visually interesting.
Yeah.
I actually like this
Um,
sequence in theory.
I liked Whitey's stupid interjections that had nothing to do with what they were singing about. That did make me laugh. And then we get transphobia,
We
like just out of
do.
nowhere.
Yeah, just no context,
So
no
they just like
lead in, no lead
they
out.
needed like a line to rhyme, so they just like had the mayor married to a
Oh, is that who that
trans
was? It was the
woman.
mayor? Yeah.
I think it was the mayor,
The mayor
yeah.
is apparently married to a trans woman. Which, I don't
But
know,
like
good for him, I guess. Good for her.
I guess.
He's probably living
But it's
large.
very like that's true. But it's very much like man in
Yeah.
like yeah.
It's I mean, should I just
5 o'clock
show it
shadow.
without like playing the Oh,
If you want.
okay, hang on. You get to listen to this. Uh, nah.
No, it's not playing. Make them look at these 12-year-old animes.
Yeah, the I can't even do the impression that of what Whitey's voice sounds like. It's so shrill that I'm pretty sure that would hurt my throat.
Yeah.
Where is it? Hang on. So I forgot
That
this. Where
was good.
this is a great visual gag. Whitey says the only time I've
Yeah.
had sex was over the phone.
And then
Um,
she sings a line.
this I don't know. Like, what do you want me to say, Adam Sandler? That this is funny? That this is
Haha.
like a good bit? That this is relevant?
Haha.
That you shouldn't be embarrassed by this?
Haha.
I'm not saying any of it. Quite
Yeah.
frankly, this was deeply fucking tired in 2002. Wasn't really
Mm-hmm.
okay then. Um,
No.
like, maybe it was popular, but you weren't right. Um, I don't know.
Bring back
Good,
hot granny. Yeah.
good for her. That's what I'll say.
So after their stupid little song,
Hey, I'll bring back BDSM,
they
Granny.
yeah they Whitey is drive. I think Whitey is taking, or no, I don't know. Davy's going home, where he lives in a sad trailer, and some guy is lights his trailer on fire, which like
It's
I
it's the
thought
guy
would
from the
be
basketball game because
okay.
he
I
has the
wasn't
jock
paying
strap in
attention.
his mouth still. I guess he's just eating it for fun now.
Ah, okay, okay. So anyway, his trailer gets lit on fire. He runs in to grab his only one thing, which is this sealed card that says like to our son or whatever. So
Yeah,
like from his dead parents, and he hasn't opened it. But that's the only thing he takes from his house. And then Whitey's like, "Oh, come stay with me and my sister." His fraternal twin sister, Eleanor.
yes,
Uh and now I want to talk about these two for a minute, because in these films, I think we tend to find some kind of life raft
yeah,
because God knows we have to. And these two were great. They were really fun. They are both played by Adam Sandler. One of the sister has like a voice filter on, so it's like it doesn't quite sound like him. But honestly, they're iconic. They're, they were funny. She plays a trombone. They have weird feet. Um,
yeah.
she
They have
they just kind of
opposite
were
side weird feet.
they were kind of cute. Like it was just very inoffensive. In a very offensive film. Um, I wrote uh I wrote Whitey and Eleanor have never done anything wrong, I think. Eleanor is cool and her wigs are fabulous and she plays the trombone. You really cling to whatever buoys you can during these fucking movies, and she's mine in this one.
Yeah, honestly, she's kind of based. Like I'm not gonna lie. I like her.
And then when he gets to their house, they sing the best song in the movie.
Yeah.
Um, which would you like to regale us,
It's a
please? Since you're
technical foul. I'll play a tiny clip of it.
okay.
Give me a moment to find it on the completely legal platform that I'm playing it from. Not that playing it is
You
legal.
should just look up the lyrics and sing us the whole song, I think.
I'm gonna give them a tiny clip because I want the people to hear this fucking brass backing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, where
Rick
is it?
said, "Man, they really brought out the Cole Porter band for this."
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you just gotta scrub the DVD track you have there.
Yeah, exactly. Hang on, I gotta boost this. It's not coming through
it's
well.
it's really quiet.
Okay, that should do it. A little bit more.
It's
Sorry, the
like
problem with
muted.
doing this is that all these films are like a different volume.
Mhm.
This might be harder than I thought. If you're coming from the street with dirty shoes on your feet, that's a technical foul.
It's silent for me.
It's silent for you? Oh, that's because you're looking at my camera. I'm not actually sharing my screen. There you go. Yeah, but
That's fine.
the people should have heard that. Um,
Okay, great.
yeah. I don't know, the trumpet and shit is real good.
It's the
Um,
best song. It's like they're listing like the rules of their house. Um and it's like a what style of song is this?
it's like classic Broadway.
Kind of
Yeah,
jazzy.
jazzy.
Yeah,
Big band almost.
big fan.
I think jazz is probably closest.
Yeah.
Um, if you
Also
don't
a
shut the
part that
door after using the refrigerator, that's a technical foul. Yeah, like that.
also when he first comes in, Eleanor thinks that he's like some guy there to kill her. And he's like, Mister, if you're gonna kill us, take off your wet shoes. You're soaking the carpet. Which I thought was funny. She's funny.
Yeah,
One of the few funny things in this movie.
yeah,
So I also wrote, leave him to freeze out to death outside, please.
yeah,
Okay. So then he like lives with them for a couple days and it makes him a little nicer because they're being nice to him,
yeah,
I guess. And then they go to like the uh like outdoor skating ice rink.
yeah.
Um and is it Whitey who's skating? It doesn't matter because I was like,
Yeah,
who's
Whitey is
skating in that?
skating a little bit.
Because he played hockey or something. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Yes. He was
That's where we see the
briefly
seven.
the coach of the like kids hockey team, and then he got a puck to the back of the head and needed to get a metal plate in
Mm,
there.
I see. Can you grab us the the menu, please,
Oh
for
yeah, yeah.
the
Uh,
2002
would Madame like
snack
to
bar?
see the menu? 2022, directed by um.
We should. I still haven't seen that. We should watch it.
I missed a
We need a
product.
palate cleanser.
I missed a product in technical foul. Lysol.
Ah,
It was so well integrated, I didn't even think about it.
that's a technical foul of you.
That's a technical foul.
Oak was telling me after we finished watching it, he was like, it's that's just playing in my head, and I was like, I already deleted that from my memory.
It will live rent free for about a week, like Davy.
mm, mm, so true.
Where is it? Oh, almost there. Oh my god, I got it. I gotta skip through the fucking tragic back. There it is.
His tragic animated backstory. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get there. Once again, Eleanor looking fab.
Yeah,
She's
she's
got
got different
a
wigs.
different Moira Rose wig in every scene.
So,
Um,
hamburger, $2.50, hot dog, $2, pizza slice, $2, sandwich, $2.50, Pepsi. Oh, they do say Pepsi by name. Pepsi, 75
yeah.
cents. Coffee, $1. Drinks. Oh, drinks. And then those. Fries, a buck. F fries, $1.50. And nachos,
Or
150.
French fries.
Yeah, I know. I just think that's a funny way to write it.
That is funny. Anyway, what a time.
What a time to
So
be
then we get
alive.
his tragic animated backstory, which like Davy is telling to his sister about what happened.
Uh,
Which
Whitey.
and I wrote like whatever. I wrote I'm so mad the animation is pretty good. Um, so basically like he's at his youth basketball game and he's like they're like we never win and he's like but can you explain this part?
So,
This is the only Jewish part in the film.
yeah, so the
It's like
like
the JCC or
Jewish, yeah,
whatever.
the Jewish Community Center like youth basketball team had a big game, um, and they were it was one of the nights of Hanukkah, and they were pretty sure that they were going to lose, and the team was like, "Oh, gee willikers, the only way that we'll win is if you make every shot, Davy." And he's like, "Well, I can try
He's like,
if that's what you
okay,
guys
if you
want."
guys want me to. And also the coach of the team is like, but it's okay, it's Hanukkah, so you'll get presents tonight anyway.
Yeah, which reminded me of just the way you said it reminded me of this clip from the hit kids show Arthur, where they're playing baseball and Francine's dad is the coach, and he's like, "It's the playoffs. It's a big game, and if you win, I'm gonna get you ice cream. And if you lose," and Binky says, "You'll drive us to the outskirts of town and leave us there." And he says, "No, I'll still get you ice cream." Binky turns to Arthur and says, "Man, I'll never get to see the outskirts of town."
God, the way that
Classic.
Arthur is 10,000 times funnier than any of these films.
That one line lives rent free in my head.
I'll
um,
never get to see the outskirts of town.
but yeah, also one really funny line. I don't know if it's intentionally written this way or not, but like, um, I'm just gonna read it word for word. So the coach is like, "You'll get presents anyway," and Davy said, "Speaking of presents, our parents come to all our games, even though we always lose." Uh,
Yeah.
so I was thinking maybe tonight we could win one for them, as a gift. And us knowing that his parents are going to fucking die in this, it's like, oh, we all love our parents, don't we, guys? And they're all 2
The
days
hand
from retirement.
the hand, it's so heavy.
Oh man.
So then they play the game and they win, but oh my god, the girl, the love interest girl
Mm,
scores the winning point, so
yeah.
it's a woke movie if you
I don't
really
know
think
why they
about
give
it.
all the credit to Davy. She's the one who he just tied it up. She got the game-winning shot as a like buzzer beater too.
Yeah, and then the cops show up and are like, "Your parents are dead."
And the way they show up, it doesn't feel like they're it's not like the typical movie thing where they like take off their hats and they're like, "We have some news for you." It really looks like they're there to be like, "There he is. You're arrested for the double homicide of your parents."
Yeah, it's kind of quite an abrupt tone shift in this movie full of. We haven't even addressed because apparently Oak's on TV track, but there is a god awful number of fart and burp jokes in this movie.
Yeah, I did it for
Not
the
to mention the
first
poop.
movie, and I was like, after that, I was like, I don't want to count this. I don't want to focus on on this shit. But I
Yeah.
do want to show because they talk about how he like drifted away from Jennifer around that point, and everyone he
Right.
like kind of closed himself down and started drinking at age 12. Maybe I'm not sure. That
He went
seems
to
to be
like
what's
foster
implied.
homes,
Yeah. Um,
whatever.
but like I want to specifically point out not the acting, not the writing, once again the animation. I want to point out how like lovely this lighting is,
Yeah.
and like it. I don't know. Maybe I'm grasping at fucking straws, but this looks nice.
No, it's really well done.
It's
That's what I
dynamic.
wrote, like they really poured a lot into like this particular sequence, his tragic animated backstory, especially because they're like, we gotta have the mood be somber.
Yeah. Actually, let me show the little bit of animation while you talk about the next bit. I'll show the little bit of animation during the like weren't things better years ago song. Um,
So I mean, the thing that happens is like after Whitey finishes telling his sister about the story, Davy gets real pissed about being reminded about his dead parents and like
yeah.
why because especially because like they're talking about she's saying, oh, you should, you need to she's crying, I think, and she's like, oh, you have to cry when things are sad, and he's like, no, I never cry, and he like is really mean to them and lashes out, and they like tell him to not come back to their house basically.
Yeah.
um yeah.
That animation
What
real
are you trying?
quick.
Yeah.
It's just, the color there too is so good.
I know.
And like the way the firefly like leaves
Yeah.
with the
The
memory. Oh,
cinnamon topography. Like, the only
cinematography.
redeeming things about this movie are, like, the brother and sister and the animation. Everything else
Yeah.
is god awful.
And the orchestra. I would
And the
like
music,
to
some of the music.
credit
Yeah.
all the players in that orchestra individually. We will do that at the end of the
Even
stream.
though it's, like, AI generated tug on your heartstrings music.
But like the
At
actual
least
quality
some
of
of
it
it.
is really good, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I also wanna mention that the brother and sister are shown, like, getting ready. There's like a I don't know how to describe it. The
Okay,
event.
so the big thing for Whitey is that he's been coaching for 35 years, and there is
And
an
he also does, like,
award.
nice stuff for everybody in the town.
Yeah, he's a pillar in the town, in the community. And he's been waiting to get this essentially like lifetime achievement award for 35 years, and he has not yet gotten it. This is the last year that he feels he is eligible because he's retiring from coaching basketball this year. Um, and so they like the big dinner for that is coming up. Um, or is that night or whatever. Um,
Yeah, so they're getting ready for it, and, like, I just wanted to highlight that the deer are inside their home, like Disney, like, they're like, the brother and sister are Disney princesses, and the deer are, like, helping them get ready, and some of the deer are wearing her wigs. I was just like, "What is happening?"
yeah, I
But Adam's not here, so I'm happy.
true. Meanwhile,
So
Adam
then
Sandler breaks into the mall.
he
Um,
gets drunk and goes to the mall.
and we get like so much fucking product placement.
Yeah, the all of the corporate avatars of the mall stores, like, come out, like Christmas ghost style to, like, try to get him to cry. They're trying to help him cry.
Yeah,
And it's like literally like it's like the coach from the Foot Locker,
it's a wreck.
like, what the fuck ever.
But I also want to point out
It's
one thing that
yeah.
I liked about this soulless scene was this fucking like guitar riff as he breaks into
Yeah,
the
yeah.
mall.
Well, you
Um,
think it's gonna be like a cool taunt.
Like, go to a mall that's obviously closed to yell at a woman who's obviously not there.
Jennifer!
kind of fucks. It's
Yeah.
simple. And then hang on the avatars here. Uh, it's
You
like
like you think, I mean, if they had like done a song that was like that, that would have been interesting, but no.
yeah.
That was it.
Instead, they like um see the song ends up sounding like they kind of ripped off that one Christmas song that's like Merry Christmas, and I hope you have fun this year. That's like the structure and like the chord progression of it.
Like I said, AI generated Christmas music.
Yeah. Yeah, this like what the heck is happening right now? That's exactly how I felt. Even though I knew this is the one thing I knew about
Yeah.
this movie, this scene,
Wow.
I still was like, what the heck is happening right now?
So in order to make him cry, they make him like read the Hanukkah card that his parents had when they died. Which inside of it there's a picture of his parents pasted on one side and then a picture of him and Jennifer pasted on the other side, which is just a weird thing to include in a Hanukkah card to your son, but
Yeah.
okay.
It's like they knew that they
It's
were
like
going
not a
to
picture of the
die.
three of them, just the two of, yeah, there you go.
Ah, remember the good times before we had you, son. You
So
wouldn't.
true. So then he like sheds like 3 tears and it's like, wow, his alcoholism is cured.
Yeah.
So then again, then we go back to the brother and sister, which again is like the I think the last quarter, or like this ending part of this movie was my favorite part of it because I like didn't hate it as much as the rest of it. Um, but
Yeah.
like they're aren't listen. But like they're in the like parking lot, like there's just some stupid shit that's included, but I liked this part. They're like going into the event, and there's this running joke in the movie that some guy stole one of Eleanor's wigs like 20 years ago, and she's like,
It was like
"Oh,
40.
the cops, like, yeah, oh, the cops are here. Are they about that guy that stole my wig or whatever?" And so this guy comes up to her, and and also they like when she gets out of the car, they what was that?
Yeah, I don't
Do you
know the
remember?
emotion that I was supposed to be feeling in this particular moment. Hang on.
They're like, "Isn't she hot?" And I'm like, "She looks the same as she has the rest of the movie, but okay."
Am I supposed to be
Look
impressed?
at her. She's an icon.
She is. Am I supposed to be grossed out? I don't know what Adam Sandler is ideally wanting me to feel. I mean, apart
Yeah.
from this line that says, "You look like Audrey Hepburn if she was 4 feet and weighed 300 pounds." Ha ha. Ha ha ha
Yeah.
ha.
Which, like, by the way, I don't think they're little people. I think they're just supposed to be like short cartoon characters.
Are they? I really
I think
think that they're
so.
supposed to be little people. I don't know.
Hard to say. Impossible
I
to
mean,
know.
they do literally
Anyway,
call them the M word.
that's true. But, so anyway, this guy like comes up to them as they're walking in, and she's like, are you returning my wig that you stole?" And he's like, "Yes, I am." He like gives her wig back, and then she punches him out. And I was
Yeah,
like, "That was great. The movie's saved."
it's a funny bit. Yeah, this
It should
guy is
end right
just
there.
he's been carrying around this wig for like 45 years because he feels guilty about stealing it.
The real conflict of the movie is settled at that point.
Yeah,
We don't need to watch the rest of it.
finally.
Um, yeah. Anyway, uh,
So
damn, I really like broke down after this
yeah,
in
so
my
at the
note-taking here.
banquet,
I wrote, "How many people does Adam Sandler play in this movie?" Which I don't know why I wrote that.
so many.
And then I also wrote, "Which of these nights is crazy?"
I don't know, they all kind of are.
I
I mean,
guess.
there's 8 of them, so
Um, so then one thing that stood out to me about this sequence where they're like at this awards dinner thing is the mayor is like giving a speech and like tells a joke that's not funny, and there's an extended sequence of everyone like losing their fucking shit like in like gross ways, like there's like deer shitting graphically with like laughter outside, like you see the butthole
yeah.
like very graphically. There's
Somebody had to
the like
yeah.
Chinese stereotype guy like rips his shirt off and then he's shirtless for the rest of the movie. There's like green snot shooting out of like the kids' noses because they're laughing at this not funny joke. And I was like, what the fuck is what's happening?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
It was that felt like in Matilda where they're watching a show that's clearly like just absolute brain rot. That's how I
Yeah,
felt watching this. This is what somebody
fair.
would watch in like as a stupid movie in a different
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. God. Yeah, so that happens.
Somebody had to animate those shitting deer for like days.
It was like it was graphic.
Yeah, it was. I don't feel right showing it on
Um
Twitch. Plus, I
no,
don't want to see it again.
it was gross. Okay, so back at the mall where he's crying, the cops come to get him and he's running away from them. And he's like, "I'm gonna get on a bus out of town so I don't go to prison for 10 years." And the spirit of Hanukkah stops him from running away to New York by popping the bus's back tires with a thumbtack. And it like stops right outside of like a giant menorah display. And he's like, "Okay, I guess I have to go to where Whitey is
It's the
getting the
community
award
center
or
that
not."
stops him outside of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, great.
So Whitey doesn't win the award. Instead, John Lovitz gets the award. And like,
Like a billionaire.
yeah, he also has a hook for a hand. I don't really know why. Um, Oh, I just realized I just noticed that the mayor's wife is in the background of this bit. They Alright. So they don't you don't hear this guy's voice for a little bit after they like say that he won, but the way his character looks, I was like, that dude is John
It,
Lovitz
it
for
looks just
sure.
like John Lovitz.
Hang on. From here, from this distance, I was like, that's John Lovitz.
Yeah.
That's him. Anyway.
So anyway, he wins, and his soul is crushed because he really wanted to win this award. And he leaves, and Davy shows up and is like, "You guys are wrong, and you should have given it to Whitey." And like, they have like a musical number about all the nice things that Whitey does and how abusive they all are to him.
Yeah.
And I was like really annoyed at this point because it was like they were really playing up the like tugging on your heartstrings using all the holiday movie classic like tropes and sounds and music. And I was like, stop.
Yeah. Don't even
Um,
try.
oh,
You're really going through what
everyone's
I went through with Big Daddy, where you're clearly like angry at how much this movie is trying.
I mean, of course it is. It's a fucking holiday movie, but
Yeah.
it's like,
It's
ugh.
insincere.
Yeah. So anyway, Adam sings a song about everyone should appreciate Whitey and how and also how Davy sucks, and everyone was like, "Wow, we didn't appreciate Whitey, and we were all mean to him." Um, and then Whitey goes to the mall with his sister to cry to the gods of capitalism because again, this movie revolves around the mall. The real Hanukkah spirit was in the mall.
Yeah, I don't know.
And everyone shows up at the mall and they were like, "Oh, we were wrong. You should get it instead." And they like give him the fucking it's called like a patch.
Yeah,
They give him this 35-year patch or something. I don't know. And then everyone starts throwing their other year patches down to him.
it really
The
seems
lady
like
with three
everyone
tits
won
is
one but
there.
him.
Yeah. That's basically it.
I actually like the
That's where my notes
colors in
stop.
this end scene.
Yeah.
I like the rich gold here. Yeah,
Oh, and then of course, like, oh, there she is.
there she is.
That was funny.
Yeah.
um, yeah, I mean, like, okay, and then at the end, the sister's like, "Okay, now you crazy kids get back together." And it's like, we have no reason why we should be wanting them to be together. He's still a dickhead.
They've spoken like 3
And she has no
times.
personality. So, but we have to have that, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then that's basically it, right? That's it. We were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, thank God it's over."
Whitey has a joyous seizure.
Yes, because he's got funny seizures throughout the whole movie.
Isn't that wacky? Isn't it wacky when someone has a medical episode?
Yeah, so funny. Oh my God. Okay,
I'm not even
so
gonna
let's
play
go
the
through our
animation of
things.
the seizure because I kind of find just that offensive even.
Yeah. Um. Okay. So Oak.
Yeah.
What was the theme? What was
The
this movie trying to
theme
say?
is about community and how you can't run from who you are and you can't run from the pain in your past, and
That's
that
true.
leaning on other people is what can help you. And Foot Locker can and
And the
will help
mall.
you.
Going to the mall
Just Foot
will help
Locker
you.
though.
Um. Yeah. What were the pluses? Like, what worked?
uh Eleanor and honestly like Whitey as a character, I like
Yeah.
I don't know about that voice.
They were kind of charming.
Yeah, they were charming in a way. The musical arrangements worked.
Yeah.
The songs were pretty bad. But every time they
Hmm.
played a trumpet, I was like, mwah. Um,
Right.
and the animation really worked.
Yeah. And some of the visual gags,
Yeah,
and then some were god awful.
yeah,
But some were funny. Some were like giving like a little bit visual, like Simpsons core visual gag in the
yeah,
way that they kind of do gags like that. Emphasis on the gag, am I right?
yeah.
What didn't work?
This movie is for 8-year-olds with how it's written. Like it's got all the poop and fart jokes, uh, which just like I don't
It
know.
also
I
has like
think
adult themes.
it does, but I would still be like, I don't know. I would be. I wouldn't want an 8-year-old to watch this, but if I found out that like one of my friends as a kid watched this when they were 8, or one of my friends now,
Speaking of,
yeah.
speaking of, I said, "Hey West, I have to know what you think of Eight Crazy Nights."
Mhm.
And West said, "I watched it probably too many times as a child slash teen, lol. So I have fond memories, but I know it's probably awful." And I said, "What do you remember liking?" And they said, "The little old man, the three-tittied lady, the
Yeah.
music."
Yeah.
So,
Um. What didn't work? I mean, like the offensive jokes and stuff, but like I want to pick out some in particular that I
yeah.
think are egregious.
Well,
And
and also that you get to say the most offensive joke to you personally,
so,
which is
like,
one
the
of the
reason
criteria.
I'm setting this bit aside from the most offensive joke to me personally is because like it's not really a joke; it's a character. The Chinese restaurant owner. We didn't really talk about him, but like
It's really bad.
it is fucking Mickey Rooney in Breakfast at Tiffany's esque. It's
It really
like
is.
I'm like we were doing this in 2002.
I mean, I feel like there's an extended bit in like Dude, Where's My Car that's like that when they go to the like Chinese drive-through
I
restaurant.
guess, yeah. I mean,
So,
that's kind
I
of
guess we were.
yeah. I don't know. It just it's like I'm
Yeah,
embarrassed that you
he's
guys wrote this,
yeah.
but what do you think worked and didn't work?
I mean, I agree with you. I think that the animation is one of the only good things about it, and it like pisses me off. Um, and like, mm, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the movie, I was like, what is the like, and which I again I say about all of his movies, but I was like, what is the point of what we're doing right now? And there
Yeah.
is no point. I just can't get that through my head that there's no fucking point.
The point is
It's
to make
just
money.
stupid.
Like this
The
one
point is to
probably
make
doesn't.
money.
Yeah, the point that
Yeah,
this probably doesn't make as much money as the live action ones because the live action ones are cheap to shoot and easy to put product placement in. This one they
right,
really had to like work for it. Um,
right.
but also animation is expensive and this is good animation. They didn't just like ship this off to I was gonna say North Korea, but by this point North Korea actually had a very good animation studio. Um I don't know. They didn't ship it off
Yeah,
to Kansas or whatever.
yeah. I think, yeah, I think trying to think of like what I think there's just this feeling
Hmm.
that I
Deep inside.
have with these movies. This feeling deep inside that is, it's not even like the closest emotion to describe it is disgust, but it's like we've kind of evolved past that into like it's like anger
Revulsion.
combined with disgust, revulsion, and like there's like this like, and I saw you doing it this movie too, like this just like wincing and cringing that is like compulsively happening during some of these jokes where
Yeah.
I'm just like as I'm watching it and I can't even control that. It's just going to happen. So
I think part
I
of it
could
part
taking 2 months off didn't help is what I'm trying to say.
I think part of what makes me feel that way is looking at this and being like, one, this is like the only mainstream Hanukkah movie.
And it's not even there's barely any mentions of Hanukkah in it. Do they even light a menorah in this movie?
No,
No.
they mentioned that once.
Oh my god.
If you take out a couple of
That's honestly
specific
the most
lines, this is a Christmas
like
movie.
literally. So like aside from all of the like obviously offensive jokes, blah 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 blah. I think the most offensive thing to me is that this isn't even about Hanukkah. This
Yeah,
isn't even like an overtly Hanukkah heavy movie or like overtly Jewish movie besides having some Jewish characters basically
yeah,
and mentioning Hanukkah. But it's very like whitewashed Christian. Like, don't worry, we're trying to appeal to the mainstream
yeah. They go
Christian
washed it.
audience. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let me see. What's our last thing here that we do besides the uh
Oh, I forgot to
oh
say
the
the most
character
offensive joke to me personally.
oh yeah, what was it?
The porta potty and the entire poop sequence around that.
The poopsicle.
The poops that like maybe I have a weak stomach nowadays, but that shit made me
You
gag.
do.
I do. I think I've always kind of had a weak stomach,
Yeah, no, that was stupid.
but not with gore.
And gross. No, not with gore. It's poop and tomatoes.
It's like poop and rotting stuff and
Oh yeah, rotting stuff. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, um, character we liked the most or were the most sympathetic towards. I mean, I think my
Eleanor.
answer is obvious. Queen Wigs.
Yep.
Queen Wig.
Okay, wig.
She's great. She's like very much like a relief of a character. Like she's very genuine. She's like unapologetically kind of like herself and kind of an old lady and doesn't really care and does her wigs and she is ashamed that she is bald and that's part of why she wears
But
her wigs, but you know.
she's never like there are a couple of times where her wig like comes off and she's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
not again." She's not like
Oh, that's true.
actually she never seems like she's
She's got like
fully
a strong
distraught.
sense of self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She knows who she is.
And like her and her brother seem to have a lovely relationship.
Yeah.
Um, you know. So,
Cute.
mm. How the fuck would you fix it?
I think that if you okay, I have two answers. One is my joke answer, which is kind of my serious answer, and then the other I will actually try and think of a way to fix this plot. Um,
Okay.
my joke slash serious answer is rip the sound out of this movie, take out all the poop stuff, and probably the product placement as well, and then just watch the animation.
Mm.
Pretty good. Good movie. Don't know
But
why
you
it didn't have
liked the
sound.
music.
Yeah, but like there's stuff that if you include the music, you have to include. Like you have to
Yeah.
include the transphobia.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have some of the offensive shit is in the like Whitey is great one. Um
Right.
I think some poop stuff is in one of them, but I don't know. Uh
Hmm.
and the other thing my
Make it mine is make it about Hanukkah
yeah, I think that
in
if
some way.
why is this movie not really about Davy? Why not just make Whitey
Yeah.
the main character? Don't even have
Yeah.
Davy.
Right.
Rework it so it's what about Whitey and Eleanor. They're already like the
Yeah.
underdog. Why do we need like Davy to pretend to be the underdog?
Yeah.
Make
He sucks the
Davy
entire time.
make Davy Benjamin. Like
Mm.
the fucking like tween. Like have him
Uh-huh.
be the one with the dead parents who's like going down a really bad path. And then like
You're
Whitey
cooking.
intercepts him, you know?
Yeah.
Shows them the
Yeah.
true meaning of Hanukkah, even though Whitey is not Jewish for some reason. Even though they were really not to not to stereotype, but they really seem Jewish
Yeah.
because they're played by Adam
It's
Sandler.
yeah. Yeah. The only Hanukkah in this movie is that it takes place during Hanukkah and his parents died during Hanukkah. That's
Yeah.
literally the Hanukkah of this movie. So anyway,
My
yeah,
other
that sounds like a
suggestion,
much better movie.
my other fix it, take yourself fucking seriously. Be
Yeah.
sincere, have an actual emotion that isn't greed.
Speaking of greed, let's talk budget.
Animated movie, 76 minutes. 5 minutes of credits.
I have no concept for what that means besides animation costs money.
Yeah, animation costs money. I think this is easily an $80 million movie.
Holy shit.
No, a $50 million movie.
That's crazy.
And it grossed 70 because it's not very broadly appealing apart from the fact that it stars Adam Sandler.
Okay. I'll say 60 million grossed 30 because it's animated.
Ooh, we both had too much faith. Budget of 34 million, box office 23.8. Deserved. I'm sorry for the animation studio that made this. You
Yeah.
did fantastically. It was animated by several studios, including Anvil Studios, no Wikipedia page, A Film A/S, Danish production company, Bardell Entertainment, Golden Bell Animation, Marina Motion Animation, Spaff Animation, Tama Production, Time Lapse Pictures, YR Studio, and Yowza Animation.
Wow. None of them got paid.
Yeah, a lot of these are outside the US, it seems.
Obviously.
A lot of them are Canadian.
Oh, interesting.
Huh.
Okay. All right. Based on that, Rotten Tomatoes score.
Wait, hang on.
Oh, okay.
Here's something interesting.
Mm.
The director revealed in an email to Doug Walker, of all people, the nostalgia critic. I do remember him doing a review of this movie back when I had no taste. That certain elements of the film were notorious, specifically the feces-eating deer scene and even Whitey's voice, which was originally more high-pitched and annoying, were intended to be cut, but were kept due to focus groups who had seen the film who lowered Whitey's voice, as well as the fact that the product placements were used without permission. That can't be true. That cannot be true. Unless Adam Sandler is getting that money off to the side, that cannot be true.
Fascinating. The plot thickens.
The
We're
source,
really uncovering something here.
The source is a YouTube video that appears to have become unlisted or privated. That's bonkers.
We're gonna need our research team to deep dive into that one.
Yeah, editor, can you get on that? This is the edited version of the podcast. The live stream was so much worse.
Yeah, we got a high budget for all that.
Yeah.
$30 million. Okay. Critic and audience score, please.
Critic score of 15. Audience score of 30. End of the season, we have to guess how much the budget for the podcast was.
You add up my wine budget. Also, guys, should we do a live one when I'm out there in a couple weeks?
Yeah.
I feel like we should. What the wait? Okay, wait, we're gonna have to. Don't tell me yet what the next one's gonna be. Um, okay, I'm gonna say yeah, 10% critics. Do you think that the good animation would have bumped it up and the good music would have bumped it up?
No.
Okay. And I'm gonna say like, ooh, I thought audiences might like this one because they're stupid. Um, and like it's kind of, hmm.
I mean, our Jewish
I'm gonna
friends
I'm gonna
do
swing
have.
high and say 40%.
I was about to say our Jewish friends that we pulled seem to have like vague positive memories of this movie.
Yes. All right, we split the difference. Tomato meter 13%.
Audience,
Audience 50.
that's too
One out of
high.
every two people thinks
That's
this is a
that's
great movie.
far too high. What is wrong with you people?
Uh, oh my
We
god.
got we have to.
Critics' consensus. Sandler returns to his roots in this nauseating concoction filled with potty humor and product placements. That's what we said.
What do you mean returns to his roots? This is like his fourth movie, or I don't know, sixth.
Yes, exactly what he does.
His roots were like 10 years ago. But
Yeah.
we gotta start making Hanukkah movies, more Hanukkah movies, because we can't let this have a 50%. We need people to have better taste, and for that we need more options.
You have too much faith in the American public. So the top audience from June 30th, 2025, half a star. That's a technical foul. Is
Good, good. Yeah, A plus.
This person said 3 out of 5 stars. Adam Sandler is amazing as always. Amazing. 3 out of 5 stars.
Adam Sandler is dot 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 as always. That's my shortening of that review.
5 stars. This movie is emotional and funny. The fact that this movie has a lot of hate is stupid. Yes, there's humor and a touching moment, but if you think this movie is bad, that's just unintelligent. So
My head
get it straight.
hurts from the expressions that I've been making. That my body is making automatically for me.
This one from user the T, 4.5, no, 3.5 stars. Great Christmas movie. Has a special place in my heart and has emotional moments.
Yep.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Do we have anything else that we do? I think that's it, right?
I think that's it.
If there's just anything else on the Wikipedia page for it, that's interesting.
I don't think so. I think that was the only interesting bit.
Okay.
Music. I joked with you during the movie. I said I can't wait to go home and buy this on cassette. The soundtrack was released on November 27th, 2002 by Columbia/Sony Music Soundtracks.
Mm.
There's a deleted song in the album
Oh boy.
called "At the Mall," sung by Whitey as he strolls through the mall in an alternate opening, included on the DVD release.
I see.
No, no,
I have
no,
an
no,
important.
no, no. Hang on. The soundtrack was pressed onto vinyl in 2021 for the Vinyl Me Please record club. 8 Crazy Nights vinyl? Christmas presents for my girlfriend? Oh my god.
Chat is still in disbelief that 50% is the audience score.
Yeah, yeah.
For the record.
I can't. I wish that I did not know that. Chat, you gotta see this.
Mm.
Um, guess I'll open up. Yeah, Vinyl Me, please. Here we go. Look at this.
Oh my god.
They are selling this for $40.
What a
40
steal.
American dollars. But you can get it on eBay for 20, which is the maximum amount I would pay for a joke gift. The vinyl printing
Um,
is cool. I agree. Like the
yeah,
actual design.
yeah. Hanukkah colors. Um, I would like to note that Tyra Banks plays the Victoria's Secret gown
Really,
during the mall sequence,
I see.
and and Dylan and Cole Sprouse play the KB Toys soldiers.
That's cute. That's funny. Because they were the Kid and Big Daddy.
Right, right, right.
But
Makes
but
sense.
Tyra Banks, that's the Victoria's Secret one. I see 7 beautiful product placements before me, but I only have 6. I don't know, it's lots, 6 lines in this movie.
It made, let's see, Eight Crazy Nights came in fifth place on its opening weekend among U.S. box office, making only 14 million since its Wednesday launch. It only grossed a total of 23.6 million in North America and negligible foreign box office receipts for a total of only 23.8 million worldwide.
So
Point
funny.
2 additional from the rest of the world.
Oh,
Oh,
Adam Sandler won the 2003 Kids' Choice Award for this, for favorite voice from an
oh my
animated movie.
god.
Or 8-year-olds, like I said.
Matthew Rosa of Salon called it the best known Hanukkah film despite its poor quality. No, best known is not
We gotta make more,
best.
people. Somebody's gotta go out there and start pitching.
Yeah.
If,
Wow.
if Jews control the media, why is this the best Hanukkah movie?
Damn, you're so right for that. All right, what the fuck are we watching next? What are you torturing me with next?
V, we got we got a rough few.
No. I can't do it. I'm not strong enough.
Okay, so I'm gonna list the next like 4 for you.
Oh god.
Brendan asks, rougher than this? Yeah, because next we have You Don't Mess with the Zohan, followed by
Oh.
Grown Ups,
No, no, no.
followed
Wait, you don't mess
by
with the Zohan. I thought we weren't doing that one. I thought he didn't write that one.
He Did, followed by
No.
Grown Ups, followed by Jack and Jill, and then Grown Ups 2. And then we get to watch Hotel Transylvania 2.
Wow. Wow.
Hang on, let me see how
All
many
right.
more films we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. One of them is in post production right now. That's Happy Gilmore 2.
Great.
Finally, the sequel we were all clamoring for 30 years. 35? 30.
Wow. All right. Well, I guess we'll catch you in about 2 weeks together
Together.
for Zohan. You
I'm
don't
sorry,
mess with
you
the
don't
Zohan.
mess with the Zohan.
Excuse me. You better make this worth my while.
I'll make it up to you somehow.
I'm so tired. Anyway, I hope that was entertaining. Watching our brain cells degrade more and more, even with a 2-month break. What was this like? With a pussy compare?
I
Did it help
think
you appreciate the humor
I think the thing that was making me
more or less?
strong through these was the penis.
Damn, rough.
Yeah, that's why you were doing so much worse before, and now I'm
Oh
on the same level.
shit. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, that's a science experiment, really.
Yeah, yeah. We got a big
Well,
sample
thanks for
size.
watching.
All right, well, until next time, uh, don't
Go watch our
just
Little
don't.
Nicky one.
Yeah, go watch our little Nikki one on Twitch, and don't let deer into your home.
And don't um God. Nope. It's
Just
gone.
don't.
This has destroyed my brain. Just don't. Just don't. Don't celebrate any holidays ever.
And don't commit a technical foul.